Good morning. Today we are leaving Kabul a day earlier than first planned, but that is how things go in this part of the world. We've got to be ready for change. But today we will be travelling by air on Afghanistan's flag carrier airline, Kam Air. Let's go.
Kabul Airport last August.
We look at Kabul International Airport.
A suicide bombing at Kabul Airport in 2021. It came during the chaotic American withdrawal from the country as crowds packed the airport trying to flee the Taliban.
Hey, gee. Whoa, my foot, just over my foot.
What?
Ah.
It's foot.
Oh my God, I don't know. I think so.
Are you okay?
Are you okay, bro? Yeah.
Just went over his foot.
In the car.
I know. Do you need a hospital?
You need? I'm okay. Taliban have it now. Now closed.
Now closed. What is this? You see the red and hanging on the windscreen? Just here in the car.
The car?
In this car. See here? Oh,
This one?
the red thing.
Red thing.
Yeah. You see this on many taxis?
Yeah.
Does it have a meaning?
Yeah. This
Like good luck?
Designing, yes.
Just design.
Well, we are flying to Mazar on an Airbus A340, a much bigger aircraft than we expected, and we are flying, and we are flying with some top Taliban commandos. They are everywhere on this flight. Is it okay? I can go this way? So, yeah, it's okay? So this is the aircraft that's going to take us to Mazar-i-Sharif. It's an Airbus A340, much bigger aircraft than we expected to be flying on. And we are being joined by some top Taliban commanders for the journey. This is going to be incredibly difficult to film. I can record this bit? Or no? No. Okay.
The space is provided. Should we hand it over to the cabin crew so it may be put in the cargo compartment? Once again, when go on board, thank you for your cooperation.
د درنو محترمو مسافرینو د پام وړ په طیاره کې که په نامه د حاجي امرالدین کوم څوک ترې هیله کوو خپل ځان د مشتری وپېژني. مننه. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Kam Air Captain Jamaluddin Redai, First Officer Paiman Panazada and rest of the crew, I would like to welcome you on board flight RQ141 operating to Mazar-i-Sharif. Our flight time to Mazar-i-Sharif will be approximately 45 minutes. Thank you. کمربند عدالت هم دور سازید. کم شدن فشار هوا، ماسک‌های اکسیژن که بالای سیف خود کشانیده، آن را بالای دهن و بین می باشد که چهاربار به سمت راست و چهاربار به سمت طیاره مجهز با Request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft.
horrifying images that dominated the news just 3 years ago, but from our experience today, it does seem like things are really on the up here in Afghanistan.
Experience been flying in Afghanistan? Pretty much just like flying in any other country, although I did get the camera confiscated in the airport and they went through every video and deleted ones that they didn't like, which was a bit annoying, but got to remember where we are in the world, so it's okay, it doesn't really matter, it's not a big deal. Security was extremely fast, the staff were all extremely polite, they seemed quite happy to see tourists. And the aircraft is extremely comfortable. It's a 3 It's a much bigger aircraft than we expected. But yeah, extremely comfortable. It's yours. Thank you so much. Good. Thank you. Good.
Wow, this is a nice surprise. A 45-minute flight, and we've been given some water and some lovely breakfast, some fresh juice, looks like a sandwich and maybe a cereal or chocolate bar, and of course we are both absolutely starving, so this is going to be amazing.
What have we got? We've got a nice...
Show us what we've got.
A nice baguette with... Oh! I think that's like tuna inside it. Pleasant surprise, give it a little try. Tuna baguette on an Afghan airline. Not something I ever thought I would say. Well, a good sandwich is a good sandwich, and that is going to do the job this morning.
So we have mango drink. These are my absolute favourite. I do a little swap with you, Alan, a little trade.
What am I getting?
You can have my chocolate bar.
Deal.
This looks like a wafer, milk chocolate wafer. There we are. There's no rules. You can have chocolate before a sandwich, can't you?
I thought I was getting a deal, a trade deal.
Yeah.
You just offered me a trade deal and I was just eating it.
Okay. I need to try it though. Come on. There we are. Lovely wafer with white chocolate on top. When's the last time we had white chocolate? That is very, very sweet, but a nice little bit of sugar to wake us up this morning. What about this for hospitality? A 45-minute flight, and we've got a lovely little breakfast to start us off this morning. Cannot beat it.
And the price for this ticket was $75, so just over £50, which I think for where we are in the world is pretty reasonable. And interestingly, the prices are completely set. It doesn't fluctuate when the plane fills up or when it gets closer. It's that price and that's it. It's set as that, which I think is also really, really fair.
And all the staff on Kam Air have been exceptional. As soon as we arrived in the airport, they guided us straight to the queue. We got to skip everyone, which we hate doing, but that was very kind of them. And they also asked us which seat we would like on the plane. We requested if we could get a window seat, and we got exactly that, so fantastic start.
Friendly staff, but there's friendly people everywhere in this country, so it just sort of lives up to the place.
This signage is slightly confusing because it's completely sealed. It looks like just like a bread roll, but you get a nice little surprise of tuna in the middle. How do they do that? Excuse me, I thought we were doing a trade.
Don't think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have started our gradual descent into Maulana Jalaluddin Muhammad Balkhi International Airport. Please ensure that your seatbelts are securely fastened. Turntables and seatbacks are in the original position. Well,
that's how you do it. Within 20 minutes we've had breakfast and everything's been cleared up. Fantastic.
This is the toilet on an Afghani aircraft, just exactly the same as any other aircraft in the world. And I was expecting maybe a squatting toilet, but no, we have an actual toilet and some nice lavender soap. It's clean and it smells fresh. Pleasantly surprised.
desert, just look how flat this ground is right out into the horizon. That's a railway line running along here.
That was quite a hard landing to say the least, but we have arrived in Mazar-i-Sharif, our second destination in Afghanistan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Maulana Jalaluddin Muhammad Balkhi International Airport. The local time here is 11:33 AM and the outside temperature is plus 32 degrees Celsius.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. Thanks so much. How are you? I'm good. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, that was the shortest drive ever. Less than 20 seconds and we're at the terminal.
Not even 20 seconds, I would say about 10 seconds max. Thank God, because this bus is an oven.
So is outside.
Yeah, this is the bus and that is the plane. That is where we drove from. In we go. This airport looks much more new, much more modern than Kabul Airport, but the camera is going away. So we'll see you on the other side. Right, time to get a taxi. There is plenty to choose from, Shannon.
Yep. We had the blue taxi in Kabul and now we have a luminous yellow taxis here in Mazar-i-Sharif.
In here?
شما لاینی برین در بس برین کی برین ملابسی ملابسی بجز خودتان فوری صدا کنید نه چه بلا ما بچم کام نمیده دیوار پاییز دیگه نه کام نمیده اون
Off we go, heading out of the airport into the main city centre of Mazar. And again, as you walk through that entire airport, it must be a very, very new airport. It's very new, it's very clean, it's very modern. But I was not making that mistake twice in one day of trying to record the inside of it to show everybody. It didn't go down too well in Kabul, so lesson learned there. Don't film in airports in Afghanistan.
And the strangest thing happened when we were waiting to get our passport checked at security. There was another woman behind us who was from Scotland, Perth, only about an hour and a half drive from where we stayed. We very rarely meet anyone from Scotland on our travels, and to find out that she was only living an hour and a half from our hometown was just crazy.
Can you believe that there was 3 people from Scotland on that flight across Afghanistan? What is the chances? 3 people from Scotland. Now, many people might think that the aircrafts that we just flew on across Afghanistan might be very dangerous, might be faulty aircrafts, but actually not at all. These aircrafts fly into Dubai and they fly into Istanbul, so they have to reach specific safety measures to be able to land at these airports. And also these airports in Afghanistan welcome flights. They welcome Fly Dubai, they welcome Emirates, and they welcome Turkish Airlines. So for these aircrafts to come in, there also has to be certain security and safety measures. So it's not as big as a risk as what you might think taking a flight in Afghanistan. Yep, I'm good, how are you? Hi.
This is amazing.
Oh, this is comfortable.
And a big fridge. We have AC?
Yeah.
Yay! welcome plate.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is what £15 a night gets you here in Mazar-i-Sharif. A lovely big double bed, a very nice spacious room, and a fridge, nice little seating area, and they've kindly gave us a little welcome plate with some sweets and snacks. And we have the privilege of AC tonight, which is much required because it is probably about 10 to 12 degrees hotter up here in Mazar.
Well, that rounds up another day of experiences. First of all, my bag broke, then my foot was run over by a taxi, then we shared a flight with the Taliban, and now we are in a comfy room where we are going to lie down and relax at last.